Retiring single can give you something many couples quietly envy: the freedom to make every major decision on your own. But that freedom has a hidden requirement. If one hospital stay, one lost phone, or one locked account can bring your entire financial life to a stop, you do not yet have a retirement plan. You have a plan that works only while nothing goes wrong. That is why a single retirement needs backup systems, not just a bigger account balance. These 6 systems replace the jobs a spouse often performs automatically, from emergency decisions to financial access. And the third system corrects a mistake that can leave even a well-organized person less protected than they believe. Number 6 is your income continuity system. In a 2-income household, one income may sometimes absorb a surprise. In a 1-person household, every essential bill eventually reaches the same person and the same pool of money. Your first task is to identify the expenses that must continue even when you cannot manage them for a few weeks. Start with housing, utilities, insurance, taxes, food, transportation, medical costs, and any support you provide to someone else. Then separate those expenses from travel, gifts, entertainment, and other flexible spending. The purpose is not to strip the joy out of retirement. It is to see the minimum amount that keeps your life stable. Next, decide which bills should be automated and which should require your review. Automation can prevent a missed premium, but it can also hide a billing error for months. A simple monthly check gives you both convenience and control. Your cash reserve should also reflect a single-person household, not a rule copied from a generic article. Consider the time it could take to replace a car, handle a home repair, meet an insurance deductible, or recover from an illness without a second person earning or managing the problem. The right amount depends on your expenses, insurance, income sources, and comfort with risk. What matters is that you have tested the number against your real life. This first system keeps money moving. The next one makes sure you are not overlooking money or protection already connected to your work and family history. Number 5 is your Social Security record system. Begin with your own earnings record. Errors are easier to address before retirement than during a benefit crisis. Review your estimated benefit at different claiming ages, then compare it with your essential spending rather than treating it as an isolated number. If you were previously married, do not assume your former marriage is financially irrelevant. Some divorced people may qualify for benefits connected to a former spouse's record, and some surviving divorced spouses may qualify for survivor benefits. A marriage lasting at least 10 years can be important under Social Security rules, but age, marital status, work history, and other conditions also matter. Verify your situation directly with Social Security before building it into your plan. The larger point is this: claiming is not merely a break-even calculation. For someone retiring alone, the decision affects the only Social Security check supporting that household. Longevity, health, work plans, other income, and the size of your cash reserve all deserve a place in the decision. A calculator can show possibilities. It cannot decide which risks you most need the benefit to cover. Now we move from income to the question almost everyone postpones: who can make a decision when you cannot? Number 4 is your legal decision system. A name in your phone under emergency contact is not the same as legal authority. You may need one person who can handle financial matters and another who can speak for your medical wishes. Depending on your state and circumstances, that may involve a durable financial power of attorney, a healthcare proxy, a living will, or related documents. This is especially important for unmarried people. Without clear instructions, state law may determine who is permitted to make medical decisions, and the person you trust most may not be first in line. An unmarried partner, close friend, neighbor, or chosen family member can be left outside the process if the paperwork does not support the role you intended. Choose agents for judgment and reliability, not simply for closeness. Ask them before naming them. Explain what the role could require. Name a backup in case the first person is unavailable. Then give the appropriate people copies or tell them exactly where signed copies can be found. A document no one can locate during an emergency is barely a system at all. Because these rules vary by state, use a qualified local attorney for advice about your documents. Review the plan after a move, a major health change, a damaged relationship, or retirement itself. The person who was right for the role 10 years ago may no longer be the person you would choose today. And here is where an easy administrative step creates dangerous false confidence. Number 3 is your access and authority system. Many brokerage firms let you add a trusted contact. That is useful. If the firm suspects exploitation, cannot reach you, or sees concerning activity, it may contact that person. But a trusted contact does not automatically have authority to trade, withdraw money, or manage your account. They are a contact, not your financial agent. So use both layers correctly. Add a trusted contact where it is available, and separately establish any legal authority your plan requires. Do the same kind of review with Medicare and health coverage. Medicare has a process for authorizing disclosure of personal information, and it also has a form for appointing someone to represent you in an appeal. Those permissions are not automatically the same as a healthcare proxy or financial power of attorney. Create a short document map for the people who may need to help. It can list the institutions you use, the location of insurance policies and legal documents, professional contacts, recurring bills, and where to find instructions. It should not be an unprotected page containing every password and account number. The goal is to help the right person find the right path without creating a gift for an identity thief. Test the map with a simple question. If you were unavailable tomorrow, could your chosen helper identify your attorney, insurance company, primary bank, investment firm, and medical decision documents without searching your entire home? If not, simplify the map until the answer is yes. Money and documents solve only part of the problem. The next system is human, and it cannot be created by writing someone's name on a form. Number 2 is your care network system. Instead of searching for one heroic person who can do everything, define 3 smaller roles. First is a nearby responder who could check on you or reach your home. Second is a medical companion who could take notes, ask questions, or help you follow discharge instructions. Third is an administrative backup who could make calls, organize documents, and keep essential tasks moving. One person may fill more than one role, but nobody should discover their assignment during your emergency. Have the conversation now. Ask what they are genuinely willing and able to do. Respect a no, exchange the information each role requires, and decide how often you will confirm that the arrangement still works. Friends and relatives are not the only options. Paid care managers, transportation services, home care providers, community programs, and professional fiduciaries may fill gaps, depending on your needs and location. Price those options before a crisis, so that your retirement budget reflects the support you may actually use. Also plan for ordinary disruptions, not only dramatic emergencies. Who can drive you home after a procedure? Who notices if you stop answering? Who can feed a pet for 3 days? Small unanswered questions are often what turn a manageable event into an expensive one. The final system determines where everything goes and who finishes the work when you no longer can. Number 1 is your transfer system. Review the beneficiary designations on retirement accounts, life insurance, pensions, and any other account that permits a named beneficiary. Do not assume an old form changed because your relationship changed, or that a will automatically controls every account. Plan documents, beneficiary forms, titles, contracts, and state law can interact in different ways. Then coordinate those designations with your will, trust if appropriate, executor, financial agent, and any instructions for digital assets or personal property. If you want money to reach a relative, friend, partner, or charity, make that intention clear through the proper documents. If you have no obvious heir, that is not a reason to avoid the decision. It is a reason to make the decision deliberately. Your transfer system should include practical information too. Who closes subscriptions, manages a home, contacts friends, cares for a pet, or handles online accounts. A concise letter of instruction can reduce confusion, but it should support properly executed legal documents, not pretend to replace them. Retiring single does not mean retiring unsupported. It means the support cannot remain accidental. You choose the people, permissions, reserves, and instructions that keep your life working when you need help. Start with a one-page backup map. Write down your essential monthly number, social security questions, legal decision makers, trusted contacts, care roles, and the date you last reviewed each beneficiary. You do not have to finish every system today, but once the gaps are visible, you can close them one by one. Independence is not doing everything alone. It is knowing that your life can continue according to your wishes, even when you cannot personally manage every detail. If you want more calm, practical retirement planning for the decisions that are easy to miss, subscribe to Old Smart Money.